We've all heard the age-old warning, load a kid up with candy, and they'll be ricocheting off the furniture. But is there any truth to this sugary stereotype? Let's dive into the science and separate fact from fiction. While it's a widely held belief, Amanda Avery, an associate professor in nutrition and dietetics at the University of Nottingham, tells us the evidence linking sugar to hyperactivity isn't as clear-cut as we might think. But here's where it gets interesting. There are indeed theories that connect sugar consumption to changes in behavior. One idea revolves around sugar's impact on the body's reward system, which can unleash a flood of dopamine, that feel-good chemical messenger in our brains. Avery explains, elevated dopamine levels have been associated with shifts in behavior, including potential bursts of hyperactivity. Another perspective focuses on the roller coaster effect sugar can have on blood glucose levels. Consuming large amounts of sugar can cause a rapid spike followed by a sharp drop in blood sugar, a condition known as reactive hypoglycemia. This fluctuation could lead to behavioral changes, some of which might be mistaken for hyperactivity. And this is the part most people miss. However, the scientific community remains skeptical, largely because hyperactivity outside of its clinical association with ADHD is highly subjective. As Avery points out, what one parent considers hyperactive behavior, another might simply view as a child being lively. Research has uncovered only limited connections between sugar intake and hyperactive behavior, primarily in children already diagnosed with ADHD. The most significant links appear with sugary drinks containing upwards of 7 teaspoons of sugar per serving, which often include additives and caffeine, making it challenging to pinpoint sugar as the sole culprit. Interestingly, animal studies have shown that high-sugar diets early in life can increase the likelihood of hyperactivity later on, though these findings haven't been replicated in humans. So, does sugar turn us into bouncing balls of energy? The jury's still out on that one. Nevertheless, Avery emphasizes that most of us consume far more sugar than is healthy, and cutting back is generally a good idea. But here's the controversial part. Could it be that our cultural belief in the sugar hyperactivity link is more about parental anxiety than actual science? Or is there something to the idea that sugar, in certain contexts, can indeed push some individuals over the edge? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think sugar makes people hyperactive, or is it just a myth? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below.